Hello people, we are here for SSS class Revival Hunter. Picking up where we left off last time, and by the looks of it, we are jumping straight into the trauma of the Heavenly Demon. I will reiterate the question I asked last time, but why is it always the same stuff? Like, Heavenly Demon, Murim, which is a martial art, like, why is it always the same stuff? I'm genuinely curious. Anyhow.
So cold. I can't hear anything, see anything, or smell anything. I feel like my stomach is full of ice. Mommy, this place is too cold.
How strange. It's been 10 days since it stopped snowing around here. It snowed over 1.5 meters. So how could this child still be alive and breathing?
That was probably an old woman, actually, not an old man, but whatever.
You must be an ordinary child. You were born with a glacial body. The coldness of the world is key for you.
Looks fucking dead. Like, why is she so grey?
Is that truly bizarre? A little child managed to survive in this snowfield for over 10 days just by eating snow. This must be the extreme yin body that I've only read about.
It's all fucking nonsense.
What is your name, child?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I don't know.
How did you end up getting buried in the snow?
I don't know.
You must not remember anything. Poor thing, being overtaken by elements at such a young age. However, you have the perfect vessel for learning martial arts. The Queen of the North Sea would pay a fortune for you. Truly a strange fated encounter.
Pay a fortune for you, fucking hell.
What's hard to gauge, though, is whether you were fated for the cult, or if the cult was fated for you. Oh, child, will you come with me? I'll provide you with food and a place to sleep. I smell no scent from you. With no name or origin, you must be a child born from the snow. I shall give you my last name, but your first name shall be Baikyan, meaning the scent of the snow. From now on, you are a member of the demonic cult, so Baikyan.
Where will I be going?
It's a place where children like you gather.
SSS class Suicide Hunter, chapter 62.
I refuse! I must never take upon a disciple in my entire life. The world may have come to ruin, but I shall not be changing my ways. A disciple? That will never happen.
Hey now, demon. Why are you being so petty? Good. I'm proud of these children in the outside lands that managed to survive. Not only that, but he charged through the rough martial realm to learn from you. How could you not see him kindly? Why must you be so cold like before?
I am proud of them for making it here. But the laws of the martial... but the law of master and disciple should be strictly maintained. My cult does not simply take in people so easily. Only children abandoned by their parents and the world may join the demonic cult.
Well, you see, Gongja fits that. Gongja fits that description. So, don't speak too soon, love. Don't speak too soon. Obviously, that's not how you, but I don't think my microphone would pick up there. Something like that, and I can't really do that in a voice. Also, I think I just spat all over my pop filter. Fuck's sake.
They're always calling us nagging geezers. Yeah, they're so much pickier about people. You heard her, young man. Since it comes to this, why have you took me as your master instead of the stupid demonic cult? My name is Nangum Moon. Woon, not Moon. The moon's in the sky. I woon. I'm the head of the great noble Namgun clan, and the head of the Orthodox Martial Arts Alliance. If you become my disciple,
why can you not accept me, Lord Heavenly Demon?
Did he just ignore me?
Did not just tell you. Only children abandoned by the world may join my cult.
The world has changed. People have turned to Jiangxi from mysterious illness. The sects and the clans of the martial realm have also collapsed. Since the heavens have forsaken mankind, we have all been abandoned by the world now, whether we like it or not. And more importantly, I'm a hunter that jumped into the tower because I'm an orphan. Have I not naturally fulfilled the condition to enter the cult, Lord Heavenly Demon? I'm embarrassed to say that I've been abandoned by the world, but I think I'm in a position to say I've abandoned the world before.
Fine. If you're so confident, then at least perform a tri-sword technique. The tri-sword techniques. I shall judge with my own eyes to see if you are worthy or not to receive my cult's teachings. Though I'm sure that you're just all talk.
Thank you for giving me a chance. Activating the skill. Bro, that's such a fucking cold panel. Holy shit. The skill. Demonic Heavenly God Up. I fucking hate these names. I can't lie. Like, they're so unbelievably, like, they're so over the top. They're fucking toony as shit. Like, Jesus Christ. They're absurd. Is now activated.
I can see the pathway of the sword. Countless movements are being drawn in my head. But it's only visible so far. I've not managed to fully understand the demonic Heavenly God art yet. If I tried to perform this technique, like a pigeon imitating a stork. Fucking, just speak normally, you pleb.
Resent your weakness, and curse the cruelty of this world.
But if I'm gonna get torn, might as well get fully shredded.
If you try and glow at the world, you become a part of the demonic cult. That's why demonic cultists build their body as a claw to swipe at the world.
Mister, please save us. It's too hard. As I perform the demonic Heavenly God art, my thoughts changed. The essence of the demonic cult is in claws. It's screaming. The law of yin and yang might be amazing, but the world born from it is full of errors. No matter how wise the writings in the 4 books and 5 classics may be, cannot beat the single cry of a lowly human.
Classic books on Confucianism.
Demon, this sword technique is...
A sword dance of anguish is sharper than the sword techniques of yin and yang. And a sword that is swung with a cry of despair is stronger than the sword moving in accordance to wisdom. Stop. As the anguish is deeper and the cries are louder, the sword becomes sharper. This is why we are strong. Survival of the fittest. That is the doctrine of the demonic cult. That is why the path of the sword of the heavenly demon, the ruler of the cult, must always be a scream directed at the world. Stop it! But even that ruler screamed in anguish in her final moments. And... Did I not tell you to stop?! You bastard. How did you steal and learn the ultimate technique of my cult? You cannot deceive my eyes. Your form may have been sloppy and unrefined, but what you just did was definitely the demonic Heavenly God art. The only ones who can learn this God art are demonic cultists. We have never met before. Now tell me, how did you steal it? So am I worthy or not?
Oh.
King of Death! You used too much aura. Let me administer some IV fluids.
To Tut tut. You got to the brink of death because you performed the martial art far above your level, dumbass pigeon. This is why I always tell you to slowly build up your basics. But oh well. It wasn't that bad, pigeon. I'm proud of you. Fuck, that was that was nice. That was really nice, okay? That was really nice. The end of that was actually really sweet. That was really, really sweet at the end, I can't lie. Like, genuinely, that was really good. That chapter was quite... I really like that chapter. So, out of all of the ones for this arc, that's probably the second best chapter of this, like, arc so far. Really, really good. I like that one. That was really good. Genuinely. Right, let's roll.
This is where you'll be staying from now on. You can eat whenever you want, sleep when you want, and play when you want.
Probably untrue, because she's going to be training most of the time, right?
My Kang, you simply have to live your wish. You simply have to live however you wish to live.
Oh, the adults here are nice. They don't make us do anything.
Maybe they're gonna raise us as servants.
You dummy. It's been over a year since I came here. There's nothing like that.
Sounds a bit too old, but I don't care. Voicing this many different children is nigh impossible. I'm not like, you know, a fucking soundboard. I'm not that vocally gifted. Well, I mean, I can't sing it, so I'm not very vocally gifted at all. But hey, we talk. We ball.
By the way, have you said hi to the kids that just arrived today?
Only one of them so far. Quite a lot of guys arrived today.
I think a lot of kids have arrived here in general recently. It's because it's been a bad year of harvest, resulting in more orphans. Anyway, everyone was smart for coming here. They'd all starve to death if they stayed in their hometowns.
How did you guys all end up here?
They said that the harvest was poor. My mom used to work in a red light district.
I don't want to tell you.
Why should I? One night, men with swords pillaged my village.
People from my town started becoming sick, and my dad kept hitting me, so I ran away.
Baikyung was thus reminded.
Whoa, for me it was my grandfather that hit me.
Of the pot of concentrated poison. It's a pot in which you stuff all sorts of poisonous animals and bugs before you seal it shut. And the one that survives bears the strongest venom. Although in reality, they'd probably all end up dying. The creatures trapped inside then tear apart to one another. And the final creature alive possesses the most lethal, concentrated poison. Poison flowed out of every child every time the children spoke. How could there be so many varied poisons in this world?
Are you guys happy now?
Yeah?
This place isn't paradise, but a pot to produce a single concentrated poison.
I have to make money in Mom's stead. If I'm sick, the doctor treats me.
It's like no one I like it because no one hits me here.
I don't know.
Come eat breakfast, guys! Baikyung. Sleep when you want. Eat when you want.
One person's missing today as well.
And play when you want.
Baikyung is so weird. He always playing with the farmers. He doesn't even eat food.
You simply have to live however you wish to live.
It's been a while, Baikyung.
Yes, it has been a while.
I came because I had a question to ask you.
I heard that you're helping the farmers and harvesting your own food.
Yes.
I also heard that you've been making your own clothes and blankets.
Yes.
How come? As long as you wish it, you can live a life of abundance, even if it might not be luxurious. This is the Peach Blossom Spring, a place where adults farm the land.
So, I need to check something. Hold on. Okay. Right. Just keep an eye on stuff.
A place where adults farm the land and cultivate fruits for children. You're also a child. Why are you putting yourself through work?
Mr. Mo, who farms at the bottom of the mountain and lost 2 daughters to the county magistrate. Mr. Choi, who works at the orchard, lost his 2nd son after his son was taken to work on building the castle walls. He reported it to the local bureaucrat, but was instead questioned himself. And his first son ended up dying too. After burying his son in his hometown, Mr. Choi and his wife moved here. All the adult farmers who grow the food and make clothes for us orphans, they've all been hurt by the world. There's not a single exception. This place isn't heaven. They're not feeding and clothing us for free because they're stupid.
Why do you believe they do it then?
They want us to avenge them. Because they feel that the world is too unfair. They can't forgive the county magistrates and local officials that ruined their lives. They want to take revenge, but they themselves don't have the power to do so. I heard that martial arts is something that can only become great if you learn from a young age. The adult farmers are already too old to learn martial arts in depth. However, they are out to farm for the children who can.
That was the true identity of the Peach Blossom Spring.
We're not eating and sleeping here for free.
The headquarters of the demonic cult.
We're here to take revenge against the world for them.
Bai Kyung,
Yes?
is there something you wish to say to the heavens?
Yes. I have a lot I want to say.
Is that so? I'm not surprised. In that case, the world will have to answer to you. I am one of the 7 elders of the cult, the demonic Buddha.
Is there a Buddha in hell?
What is the use of a Buddha if they're not in hell? Bai Kyung, you have passed the test to join the cult. You didn't become compliant to the abundance of food and a comfortable place to sleep. That's a sign your poison will be clear. Become my disciple and call me master from now on. Your sword shall cry for the countless screams in the future. Perform the master-disciple ceremony, my child.
Get up. Quick.
Heavenly demon, if you stay like that, I can't get up even if I want to. I might hit my head against yours.
Seeing how you're flapping your mouth so soon as you're awake, your body must be fine. Get in the bath and wash up. You need to clean your mind and body wholeheartedly.
Excuse me?
I shall wait for you at the entrance of the cave.
What's everyone dreaming about? Character window.
That makes it my 100th victory, Marcus. As a bonus, I've got my 999,999th victory against this apothecary kid.
Yes, I'm right. Why do I have to explain something this easy? Besides, you won't even understand even if I explain it. You guys are as stupid as water fleas. Sorry. But what I mean is, if you guys just use your heads a bit more.
I shouldn't wake them up, especially the last guy. Did you thoroughly wash every corner of your body? Yes, I feel like even my heart's been wiped clean. I'm not a fan of people who are good at talking. And you are too good with your words. It worries me that you have the qualities of a con artist rather than of a general. Is that so? Even though he has a silver tongue, he has a goofy, naive face. He's the perfect candidate to be the head of a lower class sect. What's the head of the lower class sect? Follow me. As the name implies, it's a sect composed of members of the lower classes of society. They're usually depicted as being weak but cunning. Normally, in order to don the uniform of the cult, you must pass many tests. You may have proved that you are worthy, but that does not mean you have passed the test. The first test of the cult is the test of comfort.
Oh wait, the test of comfort, right? You provide food, clothes, and a place to sleep for free. The children who are satisfied will, with that, become part of the other sect, and you raise them as farmers, craftsmen, and guards. But children that pass the test are acknowledged as part of the inner sect. They officially join the demonic cult and are properly taught martial arts.
And how do you know that?
Because I saw your trauma after dying to you. I happen to know a lot of stuff.
The heavens are so cruel, than to bring me such a slight bastard as my last fated encounter. Do I really have to accept this fool that feels like a member of the lower class sect as my disciple?
As the heavenly demon, she has a good eye for people. If being a fool was all he had, I wouldn't care for him much. But when he puts his mind to it, he can actually get stuff done. Are you complimenting me or dissing me? You know what? Just taking it as a compliment will make the water happier. This is why I think you're a fool, you damn pigeonhead!
This place should do it. Rejoice. I'm going to accept you as my disciple. The demonic cult rules over the heavens, and heaven does not reject a cultist who is worthy.
In that case...
However, I cannot accept you as an official disciple just yet.
But, Heavenly Demon, aren't you being too harsh? I came far from the outside lands to receive your teachings, and I even showed you that I'm worthy. So why can I not be an official disciple?
First of all, I'm very suspicious of your words. From coming from the outside lands to having long respected me, I'm doubtful of the truth of it all. My senses tell me that they are all lies.
Oh, why do you have such keen senses?
But you don't appear to have an evil nature, so I shall let that slide. Truth be told,
don't break out into song.
You seem to have a kind-hearted nature, which is quite strange. I can't tell if you are fated for me or if I am fated for you.
What is the test?
Over there. I tested a Jiangxi soldier down there. He was a rising star within the cult, an expert martial artist. He was quite famous in the martial realm. Defeat that Jiangxi. If you can do that, I shall accept you as my disciple. However, you must fight while experiencing hunger.
Oh. Saying that I'm not an official disciple was just mere empty talk.
While you fight the Jiangxi soldier, your heart must be filled with nothing but hunger and the pain it causes.
In the heavenly demon's heart, I'm already the one to receive the demonic cult's teachings and inherit the demonic heavenly god art.
You're banned from feeling any other thoughts or emotions. Can you do that?
She already views me as her disciple. Why the fuck is that how they've typeset that? Like, what the fuck? Couldn't you just put a white box? Like, what? What? That's so funny. A little error like that is quite cute.
Think of the voice, moans, and movements of a starving man. Make that your heart's will, and in your heart's will swing your blade solely based on your hunger. That is when the Heavenly God art will show its true power.
What will happen once I can swing my sword with only hunger?
You can cut down someone who has never known hunger in a single strike. Thus, half of the martial artists in the Orthodox faction can be taken care of with a single attack.
A claw to swipe at the world.
First learn the form of death by starvation. Then next will be death by dehydration. You need to learn to swing your sword from thirst, becoming able to cut with a single strike those who have never experienced real thirst.
It'll be like most of the world.
You will learn 9 different sword forms, and the pathway of those 9 sword forms will overturn the heavens.
That sounds quite appealing.
Now, why are you hesitating? Go jump into hell.
Yes, ma'am! I wonder how many times is it going to take him to achieve. But I'm going to leave that there. I know I've only done 2 chapters for a lot of the recent reactions to this, but it's just because when I have time to get around to this, I don't really have the most time. I've got a bunch of other stuff to do today, otherwise I would record more. But I do promise that at some point I will try and get like a big like 4 or 5 chapter reaction to SSS Class Revival Hunter. At some point, it will happen. Probably around the new year. Maybe next week even. No, actually no, not next week. Next week I'm very busy. But at some point in the new year we will get a big reaction to this at some point. But hey, anyway, with that out of the way, I don't honestly, you've been you, and I'm just time for another video. It's for now. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video around you. Forget about your new YouTube stuff. Bye.